In 2009, my nephew was diagnosed with brain cancer. His parents decided that in order to ensure his survival, they would have to change the way that they eat. From that moment on, my sister-in-law will only buy organic food at the supermarket. For years, I was thinking, how does she know that the food that she buys is 100% organic? Many Americans feel the same way as my sister-in-law, and they would rather spend the extra money that organic food entails in order to lower the risk of getting any kind of disease. Then I thought to myself, the only way that you can be 100% sure that your food is organic is by having your own gardening and raising your own products. Some of you will agree with me, but then you think it is time consuming and you think it's difficult to do. After doing some research, I will persuade you to think otherwise, and you will see that having your own garden is not only simple to make, but it's also beneficial to your health and will help you save time by preventing you many different visits to the doctor's office. Nowadays, the pesticide in the food, it is unsafe for our consumption, especially for the children. According to the Pesticide Action Network website, the overwhelming majority of pesticides in the United States farm do not show up in our food. Yet, the 93% of Americans tested by the CDC had metabolites of chlorpyrifos, a toxic insecticide, in their urine. Banned from the United States because of the risk of children of getting HDHD, and many Americans tested positive for it. 99% of Americans will test positive for trichloride, DDT, and women that were exposed to DDT during 5 years old of age will develop breast cancer later on in life. One time, I was found by my coworker washing my red seedless grapes with dishwashing soap. And after he was done laughing at me, he asked me, why would I do that? In my mind, it made sense. I'd rather get sick from the dishwashing soap than in putting pesticide in my body, which I don't know what kind of reaction my body will have to that. In the World Healthy Food website, this is stated that most of the pesticide will wash off by scrubbing the fruits and vegetables, but some of them will not, because then they will stay in your produce because they are incorporated into the growth of the fruits and the vegetables. If you are like me, this will overwhelm you, especially with the new found GMO, genetically modified organism that is found in food nowadays. And if you look at the video in YouTube, it will alarm you how this GMO food will make your body react in the long run. Now that you have seen the health risks of pesticides, let's explore how to build your own garden. You can have an indoor garden by using pots, like plant pots, or if you have the extra cash, you can have your little entrance with a beautiful receiving garden on the side. You can have your own patio garden by having it on the side of the house, or you can have it in a little corner and where you can go see your garden grow and relax at the same time. Or you can have a greenhouse A greenhouse is a way of having your garden grow in the outside at any temperature by regulating the way that the amount of humidity and the temperature that your fruits and vegetables will get in the daily basis. This is the way it looks in the inside, and this is the way that it can look in the outside. Now that you are seeing these beautiful pictures, let's move on to the health benefit of having your own garden. The health benefits is really that what you can imagine. Hard work will give your body strength. Planting, caring for your fruit and vegetables, making you exercise, you can release stress. Eating food free of pesticide will help your body rejuvenate and heal itself. Hard work will make your body more flexible. My grandmother grew up having her own garden, working hard her whole life. She's 72 years old now, and one day I surprised her in the living room, bending by her waist, cutting her own fingernails, with no problem. She's more flexible than me in my 30 years old that I am. Even though she complains of pain sometimes, she is doing way better than a lot of 72-year-olds that I know that are not even able to walk far distance. In conclusion, the majority of products in the grocery store are full of pesticides that are harmful for your body and for your family also. There is no guarantee that the so-claimed organic food is really 100% organic. So the best way to guarantee that what you put in your body is really the vitamins that your body needs to heal and rejuvenate itself, the best way to do it is by creating your own garden. And like Hippocrates said it best, he says, let your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. Thank you.